Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to show you how to install the carbon fiber grill on a Mazdaspeed3, the Gen 1, because it's not as good looking as the Gen 2. We'll show you how and where to cut on the front bumper. Double it. First step, unhook your battery. No, I'm just kidding. There's only a couple things securing the bumper on. A couple screws up here, clips and screws on the side for the fender wells, and then underneath as well. This car's already kind of falling apart, so there's not as much. It'll be easy. Start by removing the 10mm screws up here on the grill. Now you come to the side and the fender well, and there's not a bolt here. There should be, but you'll take out the clips. Guess we're just breaking them because they're not serviceable. Boom! Oh no. Come back. Now go to the other side and do the same. Well, hopefully not exactly the same, but similar. Okay, we're doing the same. Yep. I think there's an actual screw in this one. Ready? The result is... Oh, look at that bolt that just fell. Just a random bolt fell out. Now that all the clips are broken, which we are going to replace with new ones that actually aren't going to break when you need to take them out, you can take off the bumper. Easy as that. And the fog lights are not plugged in. Right now we got the bumper up here on the table, and we're going to take out the 10 Phillips head screws that hold in the black part of the grill. Oh no. Then you have tabs along the bottom into the bumper. We'll use a flathead to push these forward so that it can slide out. Down here as well. Oh, and don't forget this clip in the center. Push it in. Alright, before cutting, you want to mock up the grill to where it's going to sit. And you're only going to be cutting the section of the emblem out. You're not going to cut from end to end, because you need that part there for these holes here for the clips, so that this is nice and sturdy on the bumper. So I'll just go a little bit inside here and a little bit inside there. So about 1/4 of an inch inside of where this is going to sit, just so there's a little bit of overlap and I don't cut too much off. Alright, just to prove anyone can do it, I'm going to use just a normal hacksaw here. This is going to start my cut, then I can go behind and smooth it out with some sandpaper or a file. Oopsie daisy. Now we'll clean this up. Alright, I got here just some cheap little files, a flat one, a little square one, and this is, I'm just going to go in, clean up those edges. Alright, now you'll take the inner part of the grill from earlier, and you're going to reuse this bottom section here, minus the center logo part, because we need to use these 2 bolt or screw holes as well as the clips for the bumper. So we're just gonna again cut it right across from here all the way across to here, and we'll cut off this center piece. Try not to lose a thumb. Mazda. After a lot of cutting, you're left with just this small lower trim piece with just the 2 screw holes. You will see other tabs on the grill itself, but the screw parts of the trim are too long and actually interfere with letting the grill fully go on. So you put the trim piece on first, then the grill, and it will be a little bit of a battle because it's carbon and not everything's perfect, but it will go over like so. Take one of the OEM screws, and it's secured. All right, now we're ready to put the bumper back on. I'll plug back in the fog lights since they weren't plugged in. All right, everything's now buttoned back up. We did put new clips in on the fender liners, like we said, but this is the finished product of the carbon fiber grill.